It's like the new shit they're putting out for him is like.
So I don't know how many of you saw this, but
rest in peace to him.
Pretty crazy news.
Oh my god, fuck this. I was playing COD with Shun and them. I be fucking these niggas paws. I be doing these niggas so vile. Shun, Lamar, whoever in here, let these niggas know how I be doing y'all niggas, bro. I be violating these niggas, bro. I'm nice at COD. I ain't gonna lie.
News dropped last night about Activision. Definitely could affect Call of Duty. Probably not so much right now, but for sure in the future. So I'm just gonna read some of this. It is actually some pretty serious stuff, so let me make sure I get all the facts out there before we talk about it. So here we go. The California state government has filed a lawsuit against Activision Blizzard for some truly horrifying workplace issues, including what the lawsuit alleges as a frat culture at work. And then they have linked the full lawsuit, and this tweet has like 26,000 likes, 6,000 retweets. Like, it's definitely big news. So we'll get into the details, but apparently some wild stuff has been happening at the Activision HQ. Now, when I originally read this, before like really like looking at the details or whatever, I was kind of thinking like, how bad could it be? It is 2021. Sometimes these days stuff gets kind of blown out of proportion or whatever, but after reading more into it and seeing all the screenshots and stuff, not at all, man. Like, this is truly some terrible stuff, like way worse than I imagined it to be. So let me read the first part real quick that kind of goes into more detail of the overall basis of the case. I think defendants have also fostered a pervasive frat boy workplace culture that continues to thrive. In the office, women are subjected to cube crawls in which male employees drink copious amounts of alcohol as they crawl.
These niggas living this shit like it's a frat house at Activision?
Their way through
nigga, what?
In the office and often engage in inappropriate behavior.
How old are these niggas?
Male employees proudly come
niggas acting like this shit is high school?
Hungover, play video games for long periods of time during work while delegating their responsibilities to female employees, engage in banter about their sexual encounters, talk openly about female bodies, and joke
nah, the workplace is crazy.
About R. I'm pretty sure if I say that word, I'm gonna get in trouble, so I'm gonna leave that out. But anyways, as you can see, some pretty wild stuff going on. I guess this is part of the reason why Warzone still has no anti-cheat system, why COD has been shit for the last 9 years. Instead of working on anything, they're just getting drunk and harassing all the females.
They spending your COD point money on fucking alcohol and coke. They ain't add the coke in there, but I know them niggas is doing coke. I promise you them niggas is doing coke. Them niggas on coke out their mind in that bitch. That's what they spending y'all money on? Instead of fixing the game, these niggas doing lines and drinking and sexually harassing women?
At the HQ. I mean, this kind of does explain a lot about the direction Call of Duty has been headed for the last few years or whatever. And this isn't even the worst part of it. The next part is kind of long, so I'll just summarize it and then I'll get to like the really like terrible stuff. So basically, they also listed out like numerous examples of how more qualified female employees were being passed over for promotions by their male counterparts who were either like less qualified, had less experience or whatever. Like this is kind of the type of stuff that I expected it was going to be about before like looking at the details or whatever. But then there was one very specific incident that I really think changes the whole tone of the situation. Like, even if you look at like the Twitter replies or whatever, a lot of people were trying to like make jokes about it or whatever, but then like once you read this part, you're like, whoa, like this is actually like really, really bad. So just like a warning, like this is like really terrible what I'm about to read. So, you know, I'm just putting that out there. In a tragic example of the harassment that defendants allowed to fester in their offices, a female employee committed suicide while on a company trip due to a sexual relationship that she had been having with her male supervisor. The male supervisor was found by police to have brought a butt plug and lubricant on this business trip. Another employee confirmed that the deceased female employee may have been suffering from other sexual harassment at work prior to her death, specifically at a holiday party before her death. Male co-workers were alleged to be passing around a picture of the deceased.
Nigga, is this shit high school? Bro, there's no way these are adults, bro. And I'm not even like, bro, but like, this shouldn't happen on any level, but like, nigga, in the workplace? Nah, these niggas need to go.
Yeah, I mean,
grown-ass men, bro?
I don't think we really need.
But then again, I don't want to make any assumptions, but I think we all know,
to add anything onto that, anybody involved in that situation needs to be locked up like that.
Oh god, nah, that's crazy. Hold on, let me see something. That's fucking insane. Oh, you can't see. I want to see the staff. About our company. Diversity, equality, and inclusion. Yeah, okay, nigga. Yeah, okay, nigga.
That's some wild stuff. That's like some 13 Reasons Why type situation.
Yeah,
I don't know. Now you probably understand why I said this whole situation was...
It's really fucked, bro. Like, this is some shit that happens in movies because you don't think anybody could be that fucked, bro.
Crazy. And
like, this is like, you know, when you see movies about shit like this, you be like, damn, that's crazy as fuck. This shit happen in real life?
You know, it
was Activision employees calling y'all hard R back in the day.
Got a lot worse. Now, Activision did have a response. It's very long. It's just like your typical legal talk. Obviously, they don't want to say anything that might like incriminate them or whatever. So basically, they're just like, yeah, you know, we're an equal opportunity workplace. You know, we are denying these allegations. We don't condone this type of behavior. You know, typical stuff. It's going to have to go to court. I doubt it's going to be a quick decision, probably going to be a long process. We are dealing with a multi-billion-dollar company. They're going to have the best legal team available. And sometimes that's all it takes in this country with the justice system, right? If you're rich and you get some good lawyers, you can get away with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? There's so many examples out there. But it certainly does not look good for them. So what does this mean for Call of Duty and Warzone? I don't know, but if I had to guess, you know what I mean, if we're going to keep it real, they probably aren't going to shut down the company or anything over something like this. Activision is just, you know, way too big of a corporation for that. I would be very shocked if anything serious like that happened to them. Probably just like some of the employees involved in this or that are proof.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now. They're going to get a scapegoat. They're going to handpick a couple people, like probably the people who are rightfully like responsible. Activision, and then like the upper people.
Someone is buying their games. Scumtk.
He mad at me because I do what he do. Actually, I'm not upset. It was a joke. It wasn't that serious. Anyways, continuing on. What I was about to say. But yeah, what they're gonna do is they're gonna take like the upper echelon people who probably knew it was going on, might have participated. They're not gonna take the fall for this. They're gonna send it to the lower people who are like involved, and they're gonna be like, all right, you gotta go. It was these niggas, and it was just a few bad apples. When in reality, it was a lot of people knowing what was going on. They just didn't say nothing. But now that they're caught, they're like, all right, now it was that nigga. They're pointing the finger. You feel me?
Proven to really be involved in this will, you know, get in trouble, maybe some jail time or whatever. But
I'm mad at you?
at the very least, anyone involved in the situation, especially like the more serious stuff,
that was a joke,
needs to be
Don't,
gone.
kill me,
Preferably needs to see some sort
mad at me?
of prison time or something, because some of that stuff was like insane, right?
There's gonna be no
But
prison time.
best case scenario, we get all the weirdos out of there, replace them with some new people that hopefully know what the fuck they're doing, and maybe Call of Duty and Warzone will improve.
I just want to say
in the
hi.
future.
Hey.
I'm not really sure. I mean, it's Activision. It's not like, you know, Treyarch or Infinity Ward or whatever. So I'm not really sure how much say-so Activision really has over Call of Duty. Like, you know what I mean? They probably just control like the general stuff. As far as like the smaller details, I doubt they have much input. But hopefully we can get all these fucking freaks out of there, get some new people in there that hopefully
This nigga
will
Birdman
run the company
is a
better.
demon.
But, I mean, we'll see, man. I just thought this was some
Every time I watch his videos, I'll be like, there's no way this is a real lobby. That's crazy.